Alrighty, guys. So today's gonna be September 11th, 2019, which is gonna be a Wednesday. And today is my first day going live with a real account, real money. And today was kind of a rough day. So right now I am 0 for 3 on the day, down $121, which I guess it really isn't that big of a deal. It's not that much money with the shares as I was taking. I was taking roughly, 300 and 200 shares, willing to add to positions and stuff like that. So, the loss isn't that big of a deal, but I definitely felt some anxiety, trading in the real market and just having everything kind of look like it was being really, really fast. I want to enter the trade, having just that anxiety of it being a winner and with it being with real money. So I think maybe tomorrow it'll kind of like settle in. It's not the first time I trade live, but I'm expecting it to kind of settle and me just get back to the norm. So let's go over the trades I took today. I took 3 trades today, 0 for 3. Let's go over them. So the first trade of the day was going to be on PLAY. So I had 2 stocks on watch. It was PLAY and ZS. So let's go PLAY first. So as you can see, stock's gapping down, going into this pivot level, kind of drifting. Not really the best pre-market action right here, but we do get some little more volume coming into the open. And I was kind of looking more at ZS to trade. I thought that was going to be a better mover today. But as you can see, we have this crazy strong candle on play, which is Dave & Buster's. I also know that Dave & Buster tends to trade mostly like this. It's kind of like choppy, it goes up, comes down, up, down, up, down. And that's why I was also more interested in ZS. But we get this full-bodied green candle for the 5-minute, and then we have an opening range breakout, which I did not notice because I was looking more at ZS. So I missed this trade here, which is fine. It's not a problem if I just don't see it. There's a problem, or if I see the trade and I don't take it, then that's a problem for me. So it's okay. I'm not upset about this here. Big move. This stock ends up kind of like pulling back to the VWAP here, and I'm seeing it hold. Usually if it gets under, it's going to most likely sell, but it looks like it's going to hold these moving averages coming in. These PSAR signs are showing as still in an uptrend. This candle here reclaims VWAP, and then as this candle starts to come up, I'm going long at 46.46, so exactly right here. Spread was a little bit big, maybe like 5-10 cents, nothing crazy, but I think I clicked the button somewhere as it was coming through, like at 37, I got 10 cents maybe slippage. But we started to push up. It was starting to look good. I was like definitely expecting this to go at least to 41.50s around here, and then continue a trend up higher the whole entire day. And we just didn't get that. I waited. I had maybe $38 profit, but that's not the strategy I'm trying to take here. And I'm trying to have my winners be winners. And so we had some money in the bank here, but then it kind of just started to sell off. And once it sold off, I just got out for a small loss. So I got out at 40.28. So once I saw on this, really quick, we go to the 1 minute. Show you better. So as we get long, I'm getting this candle here. It's kind of moving up, and then we have this candle here. I don't really want to see that. I want to see the volume coming into the move as it's breaking out. I want to see the move actually start to work. I don't want to see any hesitation, which we got from this candle here. As we're pushing up, why would there be sellers to push the stock back down? Which is telling me something. So as we get this little indecision candle here, and this candle starts to pull down, I clicked out, got out of the trade. So I was in at 40.46, got out at 40.28, so an 18-cent stop loss of 200 shares, which equals $36. So that was the first trade. I would take the trade again tomorrow if it presents itself. It's kind of like a VWAP Pop. Strong opening move, come back into VWAP, hold VWAP, and then make the next move for the next leg up. So I definitely take it again. All right, so we have the second and third trade are on ZS. Now, this second trade here, I guess there's a few problems. I'll explain. So as you can see really quickly in the pre-market, ZS sells off, and we have this kind of drifting pre-market action, making like lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, as you can see coming there, boom, boom, boom. So coming into the open, we have this huge sell-off. Now I'm expecting maybe a 5-minute opening range candle, and I was probably going to go in with a decent size, maybe 3, 4, 500 shares and try to ride that momentum going down. But the second candle was basically an engulfing candle coming all the way back up, which I did not like the price action about that. I don't want to see a stock that's gapping down, sell off, and then get bought back up. And then, we have this move right here that ends up being bought up. Maybe this right here is a trade, not really part of like my setup. I just have a problem, going long into all these moving averages on a stock that's gapping down. So it's okay. We have this move coming back down here, and then it gets bought back up, and then it sells off. So kind of like just a lot of choppy action right here to begin the day. So as we get this candle starts to sell off under VWAP, okay, we get this candle here, sells off under VWAP, okay. We have all these moving averages now starting to come under the VWAP. We have the PSARs indicating that it's a trend going lower, stocks gapping down. So there's a lot of things happening here. I decide to get short, and I get short at 47.52. Actually, this is a 1 minute. I'm going to go to the 30-second. So I'm going to show you what I saw, which was a good move. I just kind of handcuffed myself a little bit too much, and it ended up costing me big. All right, so this is where we are, making lower lows or whatever. So right here, as we're selling off, I'm thinking low of day is going to be hitting, and we're going to maybe, go past low of day, retest low of day, and then start selling off even more. We have this little consolidation area on this 30-second chart. So sells off, gets bought back up, sells off, gets bought back up, gets bought back up even more, and then it gets pushed down. And as it starts to get pushed down, I'm getting short at 47.52, which to me is a pretty decent entry. 47.52, I'm throwing my stop, right above that little consolidation area, not above this candle here. I'm doing it above this consolidation. For me, the smaller the stop losses are, the better. But as you can see, it's gonna hurt me in the long run right here. So get short, ends up getting popped back up. I get stopped out, and I kind of just get uninterested in the trade, especially when you're looking at it in this 30-second chart. But if you look at the 5-minute, it still sets up for the short, because we have a little indecision 5-minute green doji. So sells off, sells off, sells off. We have this little doji candle, which is basically where I got short somewhere in here. We get to stop out somewhere there. And then as it starts to roll over, we should have re-entered the trade. So we could have gotten short again. Then we have this move all the way down here, which basically is, a 1.5. So I missed out on that whole entire move. Could have been a little add there into the move, but that's okay. Like I said, just a little bit of anxiety when it comes to trading with real money, especially since I haven't done that in a while. So I think, yes, it's good to have a tight stop loss. The only problem I have, I should have re-entered the trade knowing that the 5-minute was looking so weak. I think the fact that the stock basically looked like this before that move happened, it looks so ugly. Maybe that's why, another reason, but we definitely should have taken advantage of this. So we take this move down, and stock gets bought back up, kind of makes this little trend higher, and it hits VWAP. As it hits VWAP, we see it reject. We have this 5-minute candle basically at the base of the low. We have this candle come up, retest, and start to sell off. And you should be getting short. That should be the second short entry. Somewhere there, if you look at the 3-minute, which is what I was looking at, we could have gotten an even better entry. So as it's rejecting, you could have gotten it somewhere here, throw your stop loss somewhere, maybe up there, and we get that move down. I guess didn't trust the move. Maybe it was just more anxiety. I want to see more confirmation, whatever the excuse is. But, I end up getting into the trade at $47. So that right here is my entry. It's not a very good entry. You can try justifying it whichever way you want to, but at the end of the day, it's not a good entry. It's a break of this other 5-minute candle. To me, it's not a good entry. It's messing up the risk reward. I think I just had FOMO when it comes to this move starting to happen. I thought it was going to come all the way back down and maybe trend lower the rest of the day. So I get in 300 shares, and as it starts to push back up, I just stop out for a 13-cent stop loss, which puts me at my negative 121 on the day. If you look at the setups that I took, I think they're all good setups. first trade, I'll take it again, which was a play, VWAP Pop. This trade is kind of like a continuation play. Maybe I should have taken this trade coming in through here. And this is a VWAP Fade. I'll take it again. The only thing is, it's kind of just making sure you're getting the right entries to help justify your risk reward. Because if I was in at 47.29 or maybe 47.35, somewhere up here as it was starting to roll over, that's 30 cents. 30 cents into the money that could have been, maybe a partial, depending on maybe the way I'm trading right now. It could have been the whole entire position that I take off, knowing that moves aren't really happening that well for me right now. But that's my day. Like I said, I had some anxiety today, so let's see how tomorrow goes. I'm gonna start visualizing, start making sure my mind's calm, making sure my brain's more awake in the morning. And we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it starts going with real money. I've been profitable since March, so March, April, May, June, July, and August have all been profitable months. August kind of like a wash because I was on vacation for like 2 weeks. But the statistics are there. Now it's just putting it and making money out of it. So it's easy, I guess, to be profitable when it comes to paper trading. But now it's another level to be profitable when it comes to the real market and real money. So I'm excited. Tomorrow's Thursday. We have Friday of 2 days. Hopefully the market gets a little bit stronger coming through because the market's been very, very soft. It's kind of been unmotivated to work a little bit lately because everything I'm looking at is kind of just moving sideways. There's like no trades to be made. So let's see how the market comes in tomorrow.